shows.
Wrapping up day one, San Diego Comic-Con.
You can tell because the shadows are longer, I guess. I don't really. It could be the same shot we've been
Well,
saying.
and
the
and
protesters,
went home.
They're like, people don't care.
It's
about
quitting
this.
time.
Got to get to that IGN party.
Yeah.
I hear Simon Pegg's going to be there.
We talked about a lot today. We talked about we did Ender's Game, The Conjuring. Slash was here.
Yeah.
We
Troy
just
Baker
talked
showed
to
up.
Joe Quesada from Marvel. Oh, we talked about a lot of stuff. We're
did.
doing Batman,
believe
Arkham
it.
Origins.
I'm going to have to put together a scrapbook when I get home.
Here to remind us all of everything we've been talking about.
Hey.
So, IGN Super Friends, Joey, Eric, and Jim are joining us once again.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey,
What have you guys been doing today?
Nothing.
This? Who do you want to start with, movies or TV? Or who? Let's go with me.
movies.
Let's go with me.
Yeah.
All right. So just came from Hall H, which is the
Yes.
huge arena where all the big
huge
movie
stuff
panels
happens.
goes on. They had Ender's Game there with Harrison Ford, Return to Sci-Fi, and to Comic-Con, and then Divergent, which is being hyped as perhaps the next Hunger Games. And so
No pressure.
No pressure there. And they had the first footage from that. And, it was definitely exciting to see sort of the dawn of potentially new franchises. We're so used to like sequels and stuff coming here. And then earlier we had DreamWorks Animation, and they were talking about How to Train Your Dragon 2, Turbo, which opens up tomorrow, and then and Peabody and Mr. Sherman.
Right.
How was that? I'm super excited for that. I gotta say.
I've seen. I mean, you're putting me in the spot, Joey. I was actually not at that. I was Scott Clark. But I've seen some stuff from it, and it looks. It's a CG animated version of what was the old style of animation, and it seems like it's kind of meta in its own way, like they're acknowledging things. So it looks exciting. It looks cute. I mean, it's been a long time in the works, and Robert Downey Jr. was supposed to do the voice, but he dropped out, and it's going to be the dad from Modern Family,
It's going to be Ty Burrell.
Ty Burrell, yes.
Some here.
I'm on top of my shit, everyone.
What did they show of Ender's Game? Did they show any footage from the film, or?
They had they showed the trailer, and then I actually had a cutout right as they were about to cut to the footage. But keep your eye locked on IGN.com/movies for the write-up of what the footage will be.
Okay. We'll do that.
I can tell you what they showed of
We've got
Divergent,
people
though.
on the scene.
We do. We have
Top
our man on the
man.
street.
Top men.
You're always like a millisecond faster than me.
Everyone
That's why they
outside
call me
get that
Millisecond Miller.
I have a lot of reasons to call you that.
All right, Eric. What happened on the TV front today?
On the TV front, just a few minutes ago, the X-Files panel ended.
All right.
And, unfortunately, predictably, but unfortunately, there was no big announcement. There was no, we're about to go in production on the third movie. In fact, when it was first brought up, Chris Carter's like, let's talk about that later. And at the end, the only thing he said is, to do another movie, to get everything together, you kind of need inspiration. And then he was kind of like this, because people were going crazy. It was like a rock concert. Everyone was so excited. Duchovny and Anderson came out. They showed the opening credits of the show. They came out with flashlights. It was like a dark stage. They had flashlights. And people were just so happy to see them. It was mostly, though, sharing stories, talking about what they thought it was that made the show click. But as far as the future is concerned, it was all a lot of maybe. At one point, they were asked, would you consider doing like a limited series, kind of like how 24 is coming back, but not as a full series?
Right.
And Anderson seemed quick to squash that. Like, she doesn't want to do another series of X-Files. But the movie, they all seem open to it again. It's just, will it all come together? And then I'd say the other big TV thing was Sherlock's panel. And they didn't have Cumberbatch and Freeman here, unfortunately, but Stephen Moffat was here and the other producers. They showed some footage for season 3. They showed Watson's wedding and Sherlock giving a speech that was very Sherlock, as you might expect. And they hinted a lot about resolving the cliffhanger from last season.
Sure.
Said that they felt people would be satisfied with it. And they said that Moriarty is definitely dead, that you don't come back from what happened to him. So everyone.
But Sherlock can't.
Sherlock, they said they have. They said that there's only a few ways you can survive what Sherlock went through, and they have.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the explanation is.
Yeah, there's a ledge or something. So those were the big things on the TV front.
What about on comics?
Comics, like the biggest stuff is actually happening right now as we speak. So we have people on the
What the
ground
hell are you
there.
doing?
Let's cut to it live.
Joey, you're missing everything.
But the 10th anniversary of The Walking Dead that I talked about earlier
right.
is currently happening. So we'll have all the write-ups and stuff on IGN.com/comics. And also right now is the Superior Spider-Man panel, I believe, is right about now, which, obviously Doc Ock is now Spider-Man in Peter's body.
Obviously.
Peter Parker is
Should have done a spit take.
Peter
on that.
Parker is dead. So there's big things definitely coming for the Superior Spider-Man, I would imagine. But we'll have all that later
Is
on
he
tonight.
dead, or is he comic book
He's,
dead?
everyone's comic
he's
book dead.
back
isn't
to
it?
life by the time Amazing Spider-Man 2 opens. Dead is how I
Nice,
guess.
nice.
Golden called
So
it.
he's not Moriarty dead. He's just Sherlock dead.
Exactly.
Just to tie everything back in.
Hey, it's a callback.
Nicely
You
done.
guys are pros.
What are the big panels tomorrow?
Tomorrow, well,
Every
Shield.
day is-
Shield. I mean, but okay, actually, I should say tomorrow is the craziest day on the TV front when you have Shield happening simultaneously with Game of Thrones and Walking Dead.
Oh, wow.
You can't. You have to choose. Game of Thrones and Walking Dead are back to back in Hall H. Shield is in Ballroom 20 and manages to like overlap its time with both of them. So you have a Sophie's Choice thing happening there.
They've got
just a
like
cruel joke.
It's like superheroes, zombies, and fantasy. You know, what fan are you? You got to make your choice.
You should just stay at home, watch all of it on IGN, right?
There you go.
Our
There you
reports
go.
on it.
So yeah, so there's other TV stuff happening tomorrow, but suffice to say that is going to be sort of perfect storm. Nikita, a show I'm a big fan of, is having its panel
love
for.
Nikita.
I do love Nikita, and they're having their final panel since they're going to their final season tomorrow. And Legend of Korra is tomorrow too, which is huge. IGN readers love that show, and so they're having their panel in the morning. So it's actually the next 2 days are really big on TV, and tomorrow I think is the biggest day.
Legend of Korra on the live show here tomorrow, I believe, right?
We will be having
Nice.
some
Good, good.
representatives from the Legend of Korra tomorrow.
Good,
yeah.
good.
Nice. Thanks so much, everybody. Today's been really fun.
Yeah,
We're going to be
good.
back on the air at 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. Greg and I will be back. All your IGN favorites will be back
All
here.
your IGN favorites.
Lots more celebrities will be coming in. Like I said, we're going to have Kick-Ass 2, Falling Skies, Godzilla, Walking Dead, World's End, all coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. You can still be a part of the conversation. Tweet at IGN, hashtag SDCC. We'll read your questions and comments here on the air. Greg, thank you so much.
Thank you, Damon.
We've got a party to get to.
Yeah.
We're going to go get changed. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I'll dance out.